Welcome in, along with Mike Renner. I'm Cole Brown, talking about our weekly Florida Gators preview, brought to you by Eckrich, the official smoked sausage of the Florida Gators. Mike, Florida's coming off a surprising upset win over LSU, 27-19. Who were some standout players on offense?
Yeah, huge win for Florida in this one over LSU. For my money, this was Felipe Frank's best game. Now, the stats don't look fantastic, but he made a handful of great throws down the field to the wide receivers there. 79.2 overall grade in this one. The biggest thing was he was under pressure on 15 of his 29 dropbacks. This is not a banner day for the Florida offensive line, but he overcome that to still have some success. Obviously had the ugly interception in the end zone, but made some special throws down the field. One that was unfortunately dropped by Grimes there that could have been a big play, but still some special throws down the field. So big game for him. He was the key to this win. The one player in the offensive line that did stand out while he gave up a ton of pressure, like I said, 15 of his 29 dropbacks. Jawan Taylor, right side, he's been the stalwart there. 0 pressures in this one.
Wow. What about the running back game? I was watching them play. It's honestly exciting watching them get the ball because I feel like they always make somebody miss.
Yeah, so Michael Pirine in this one, 4 broken tackles on 17 touches. He's sort of locked down that #1 spot. And the guy I liked seeing is Kadarius Toney. When he gets the ball in his hands, they line him up all over the place. When he gets the ball in his hands, he's electric. He broke 2 tackles on only 5 touches in this one. He's a big play threat when he gets the ball in his hands.
The $1 Million Challenge is headed to Gainesville this year for the LSU Florida game.
Oh, nothing like a game in the swamp.
I'd step out on that field in front of all those crazy Gators and I'd throw a laser.
Imagine that crowd going crazy. Marty.
Would either of y'all ever put your head in a Gator's mouth? I'd do it for $1 million.
It'd mess up your hair, though.
Enter at EckridgeFootball.com for your chance to win $1 million in the Florida LSU game.
Nope. Wouldn't move an inch.
Moving along to the defensive side of the ball, who stood out to you?
Yeah, I think C.J. Henderson, we've been saying it all year, he's their best cornerback. Only 1 catch again for 13 yards, but the one I was looking at, Brad Stewart, the play of the game, the pick 6 that basically sealed the deal for them. He had an 89.1 overall grade. 2 targets in this one. One was that pick 6, another one was a pass breakup, and then the guy who's flying up seemingly everyone's draft boards, Ja'Kai Polite, another huge game, 2 sacks, a hit, a hurry. He is quietly one of the top 5 edge rushing grades in the entire country at this point.
Yeah, Ja'Kai Polite, in that last drive, he showed up. I think he had 2. I think both of his sacks were in that last drive, and he was absolutely dominant. But looking ahead to next week, they play Vandy, who's coming off a pretty bad loss to Georgia. What can we expect?
Yeah, Vandy, I don't think it's a cakewalk, even though they just got blown out by Georgia. Georgia, very talented team, but Vandy went up to Notre Dame, gave them all they can handle. Notre Dame looks like a college football playoff team at this point, so they're not going to be an easy, this isn't going to be just 45-0 sort of all game. They have some talent on both sides of the ball. Kalijah Lipscomb, their top receiver, he can get after it. And then they have a big cornerback in Joejuan Williams who can stifle the smaller wide receivers for Florida. We saw how much trouble they had in that Kentucky game against some bigger cornerbacks. That's what I'm going to be looking for in this one.
This could definitely be a trap game for Florida. I'm excited to watch. Well, that wraps up our Florida Gators preview, brought to you by Eckrich, the official smoked sausage of the Florida Gators. Don't forget to pick up your Eckrich smoked sausage at your local grocery store for this weekend's tailgate or home game party, and make sure to visit EckridgeFootball.com for great game day recipes and to enter the season-long $1 Million Challenge.